A very warm welcome to our prospective students that are interested in our program, the Bachelor of Science in Applied Child Development. So I'll spend the next 15 minutes to share more about our program, and then we'll have our two students, Jamie and Erica, to share their experiences with you. So as you know, the Bachelor of Science in Applied Child Development program, I'll call the program ACD from now on for a shorter version, is a 2-year top-up degree program. So it's particularly for holders of higher diplomas or associate degrees in the field of early childhood education. And this program is for you to upgrade your academic qualifications. So after 2 years, you'll be receiving your BSc in ACD. And you'll be admitted directly to year 3. So you'll complete year 3, year 4, and you will have completed the BSc program. The ACD program aims to provide students with a strong foundation in the knowledge, skills, and attitude that are required for working with diverse children and families. We know that you have already completed and are planning to complete your higher diploma or associate degree in early childhood education, and you do have some background knowledge. And so we hope that through this program, it will provide you with even stronger foundation in these areas in order to work with diverse children and families. We also hope you gain insights into the theories of child development and further deepen your understanding of the interrelationship among theory, research, practice, and policy. And you'll see from our program later in terms of the structure, the experiences that we'll provide you with are aligned with our aims here in terms of having you think about the interconnectedness between theory and practice, as well as, of course, with policy. When you've graduated from the ACD program, you will be eligible for registration as child care workers and child care supervisors. You will also be considered to have met the required BEd ECE requirement for new kindergarten principal appointment. And I know as you have completed your higher diploma or associate degree, you would be eligible to be a qualified kindergarten teacher already. So when you come in and take the ACD program, you will be eligible, right, for these different aspects and requirements. In terms of our program structure, it's total of 120 credits for the 2-year program. We have 84 credits for the major in ACD. We also provide different kinds of opportunities in terms of language enhancement courses, which take up 6 credits, the common core courses, which is with the university level, that consists of 12 credits. And finally, you'd be able to choose electives within or outside the Faculty of Education for 18 credits. Within the major in ACD, you will have the core courses, which take up 60 credits. You will also have required elective courses within the ACD program that take up 12 credits. You will have field experience for 6 credits and an independent project for 6 credits. And I'll go through each of the components with you now. In terms of our core courses, we cover a variety of topics. First of all, general early childhood development and learning. And then we will talk about the different domains of development, such as cognitive and language development, social and emotional development, physical development. And we'll begin to also prepare you for your independent project, as well as in general, learning about how to be consumers of knowledge as you read empirical studies. So we'll have a course on introduction to research methods. And we'll have some more in-depth courses for practical applications. And although we do have a separate course here in terms of on observation and assessment of children in early childhood programs, development, education of young children with special needs, and child development public policy. In fact, all of these topics are also embedded within the introductory course on early childhood development, as well as on different domains of development. And finally, we'll also have a course on developmental neuroscience in line with the importance of early brain development in the early years. In terms of elective courses, we cover a variety of topics, such as bilingualism in young children, arts and technology, play and learning, guidance and counseling, contemporary issues in child development. And hopefully these will touch upon topics of interest to you as well, in addition to the core courses that we offer. As you recall, 2 of the electives are required under the ACD program, and so you can choose 2 out of the available electives. You also recall that there's another component where you can also choose electives within or outside of the faculty, and you're able to also choose some of the elective requirements there from the ACD elective courses as well. So it gives you the chance to take in more ACD elective courses, or you can also take elective courses from within other faculties. In your 3rd year, which is your first year here, you will have the field experience in which you'd be able to be attached to research organizations, nonprofit organizations, or other professional settings. And these opportunities allow you to work on different areas, such as children with special educational needs, family support services, organizations that promote children's rights and advocacy. And the field experience gives you the chance to apply and integrate the knowledge that you've gained from coursework to research and practice. And in the field experience, you'd be supervised by the field supervisor at the placement site, as well as the faculty supervisor through the seminar meetings. And the field experience will give you a few a few time slots for you to be attached to the organizations. And before you go into the field experience, you will have some seminars within the university to prepare you to go into the organizations. And then after your attachment, you will also have like reflection opportunities. You'll come back and meet with other cohort members to talk about your experiences. In your 4th year, which is your 2nd year study, you will be working on an independent research project, and you'll be assigned to one faculty supervisor. And when you do conduct your independent research, you'll be able to choose an area of your interest. And often the independent project is from your experience, right, in the field work, as well as from your coursework that you may get inspiration from, that you would choose a topic of your choice, and you'd be able to design your own empirical study where you collect data on your own, whether it is in kindergartens or it's with parents or teachers, or you may be able to conduct an extensive literature review as well. And of course, when you come in, we'll be able to work with you individually, or because you will be supervised by one faculty mentor, and you'll be able to discuss in detail what your topic may be and how you may design your research study. So just now we mentioned about the whole program structure in terms of the core courses, electives, field experience, as well as the independent project. And you know that we also have at the university level, common core courses, electives within and outside the faculty, and language enhancement course. Now, apart from the sort of the academics, we'll see that there are also other learning opportunities that are provided to students from within and outside the faculty. Within the faculty, we have what we call experiential learning, and it is also another way to extend what you have learned in your program to real life situation, real life application. And so again, you'd be working with partner organizations on an area of your choice. We've also had students go on exchange programs in the summer. Now, unfortunately, this may be slightly affected because of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic situation. However, just to share that our students in the past have been to the United States, Canada, Korea, Finland for an exchange over the summer. And these courses, right, the credits that they have earned from the exchange program could be used for their requirements, right, to graduate within the ACD program here. So you may ask, why choose Hong Kong U? Our Faculty of Education currently ranks number 6 in the World University ranking. We have a very well-established reputation in early childhood education. We have programs stemming from the BSc, right, to the BEd, to MEd in ECE, the PGDE in ECE, PhD, EDD in ECE. So we do have very committed faculty members, as well as opportunities that are provided within the faculty for you to move upward, right, and to have more tertiary experiences. When you're enrolled in our program, you have a lot of freedom to explore and broaden different opportunities, be it academic or social. Right? You're able to have different opportunities for, say, experiential learning. And again, it's within and outside of the faculty. At the university level, there are many different kinds of opportunities, both for your development of personal development as well as for your career development. We have a very supportive learning environment in terms of not just the infrastructure, but also you'll see the passion, right? The commitment that our faculty members provide for our students and alumni as well. We have very flexible career study pathways. Later on, we'll also talk about what our students in the past have done after graduation. Some become kindergarten teachers, right? Some become administrators, managers. Some have worked in organizations where they completed the field experience from. So you see that opportunity that you've created through the program can extend beyond your study period and can go on to graduation, go on beyond graduation. And we have had students who continue to do further studies, master's and beyond. And as mentioned, apart from being very committed and passionate as faculty members, we do have extensive local and international teaching and administrative experience. Many of our colleagues have had management experiences, teaching experiences in early childhood settings, which are very important when we talk about the application, right, of research and theory into practice and policy. So what are some of the career prospects? I named some of them just now. We've had students who have gone on to teaching positions in schools, childcare centers, special schools. We have had students be engaged in administration in nonprofit organizations, children's agencies, other educational bodies. In terms of research, we've had students becoming research assistants in organizations and tertiary institutions. And further studies in the field of ECE, right? Both within Hong Kong U and beyond. And in some cases, while you're studying, many of our faculty members have different research projects. And so during that time, our students may also be engaged in these research opportunities and in some ways preparing students, right, for a broader career path. In terms of our admission requirements, as mentioned, this program is specifically for potential applicants who have already or are in the process of obtaining a higher diploma or associate degree in early childhood education. And this is of at least 2 years in duration from a local community college in Hong Kong. So final year students, and which you're about to graduate, you're also able to apply. And we need to consider, though, that your completion of the program would have been done by August 2022. Currently, we have 30 places for admissions to the program. So that's for the September 2022 intake. In terms of the application process, you can submit your application through the admission to senior year places. And the program code is A202. And we strongly encourage you to put this program as your first choice, even though it's on a rolling application basis. We do encourage you to submit at your earliest because we will be conducting the interview and the written test starting in around February. That may last till April 2022. And so if you apply later, right, in terms of the quota, right, may be filled. So we do encourage you to apply early as well as to put ACD as your first choice. So as mentioned, the decisions will be announced on a rolling basis, starting from February, March, after the interview and the written test, up till the end of August 2022. And here is our website information and our contact information. And if you have any questions, please feel free to approach us. Once again, thank you very much for your interest in the ACD program, and we look forward to receiving your applications and to reading about your wonderful work and your sharing of your experiences. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Lau. Now, may I invite our students, Erica Tai and Jamie Yun, to share their learning experience? Erica and Jamie, please.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Erica, a Year 4 student from the Applied Child Development Program. So today I'm going to share my learning experience in the past year. I think that the BSc ACD program is different from the ECE program as it allows students to explore diverse topics like policymaking and neuroscience. I think these topics are new to me and very interesting. For example, we have taken the course about policymaking this year, and it allows us to critically evaluate the ECE policies in different countries and not limited to the Hong Kong context. Also, we have opportunities to choose our electives, such as counseling for young children, that I have never studied these topics in my previous program. These topics enrich our understanding of child development comprehensively. Besides, professors in this course are really passionate about teaching. During lessons, they encourage us to examine different topics critically, and they always offer a helping hand when we have any problems. Last year during COVID, we cannot come back to the campus, but the professors in our program still show their professionalism and make the lessons very interactive. For example, we will have breakout room discussions that enhance communication and interaction. As you have known that we have 30 students for this program, it allows more class teaching, which enhance the cooperation between students and the professors. And also, I think this program really values students' opinions, which makes me really surprised. Professors always listen to our feedback and collect them for further improvement of their courses. Also, this program emphasizes students' interests. For example, for the independent project that I'm currently working on, allows us to choose our own topic based on our interests. Then a professor specialized in our selected area will be allocated to us, and we will finish the project under the supervision of a professor. Also, there are many opportunities for students to participate in various activities, talks, and cross-program workshops with other faculty's members. For example, recently, I have joined a workshop with students who majored in ECE and speech and hearing science. We discussed our roles in supporting children with SEN and how we can cooperate with one another. I think these experiences are very valuable for me. Another impressive element of this course is the diversity of the career pathways. We have chances to explore our pathways through the field experience. Students are allocated to different organizations such as NGOs, kindergartens, and research organizations. We can explore our future career pathways to include the possibilities beyond kindergarten teaching. So let's pass to my classmate Jamie to talk about our field experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. We really gained a deeper understanding of child development from the lessons of our program. As John Davis said, learning by doing. Some of you may raise doubts about the practicum and ask, do we really have an opportunity to apply what we learned? I sincerely tell you, you do. Thanks for the great arrangement of ACT program. The field experience of our program aims to provide the chance for us to experience the different roles as an early childhood professional in our workplace, such as being familiar with the duties of the admin or trying to organize activities. Besides, the workplaces include but not limited to kindergartens and NGO. Based on the arrangement by the faculty, we will be allocated to work with early childhood educators in the kindergarten or work in the NGO centers with the social workers. In my experience, I was allocated to the local kindergarten. That's the first time I work with non-Chinese speaking students. There are around 10 to 15% of non-Chinese speaking students joined with the local student to study in that school. And these kindergartens adopt various strategies to assess the NCS students and their families, such as translating books into English or hiring NCS support teachers. I have assisted the NCS student to learn Chinese, prepare teaching aids, and help manage the students. Also, it is the first time I knew the material record were important for the quality review to the kindergarten. That's why we should mark down the records clearly and in detail. At the same time, due to the social distancing, I got some special and valuable experience. For example, the students were separated into small groups for face-to-face classes for a few days a week. The rest of the time, they were arranged to watch learning videos at home. Because of this, I have refreshed the role of an early childhood educator during the time of uncertainty. I have asked myself the following: how can I help the student in such a period? What should I prepare before graduating? What should I do in my future career? The field experience has facilitated my professional development. In addition, some of my classmates were allocated to NGO centers such as Hong Kong Community on Children's Rights, Oxfam, and St. John's Settlement. They have worked with different professionals in the centers like social worker and speech therapists. Their experience a significant difference than kindergarten. For instance, they have prepared online training lessons for the students and conduct research on child abuse. I was really impressed that my classmates was assigned to work on a case study, which is about a 5-year-old girl who was abused to death. She told me she was saddened and mad when she was doing the research, but she kept reminding herself to demonstrate high standards and shouldn't be biased by the media. Thus, she gained better understanding on the role of the early childhood educator in child abuse cases. In conclusion, ACD program allows us to reflect on the role of early childhood workers, as well as find the appropriate position for ourselves. I really treasure every moment of this program. Thank you.